Adventures in Colorectal Cancer, 2026, June 13th. Friday the 13th comes on a Saturday this month. So yesterday was my flex sigmoidoscopy. So basically, it's an endoscopy that just looks at the rectum. And I was just expecting some random doctor because this is socialized medicine, and every doctor is equal. So the colonoscopist could have been just the next guy in line, and I was really pleasantly surprised that it was actually the colorectal surgeon that I've been seeing. He really wants to get eyes on the whole rectum and especially where the polyp was, and know exactly where the polyp is in the rectum, because it's the 1/3, 2/3 thing. If it's in the upper third of the rectum, the surgery is treated like it's in the colon, and if it's in the bottom 2/3 of the rectum, it's treated like it's in the rectum, and basically it means they remove the rectum, hook the colon to the anus, and you wind up with not having to pay attention to what you eat when and how close the nearest bathroom is. Whatever that means. I'm not really sure what that means. Imagine it's quite every person is different. So he had a good look. And it is at the exact margin of the 1/3, 2/3. And they took another biopsy of the area to see what's there. Because all of the tests that keep coming back, how am I going to put this? The polyp was cancerous, but all the tests that keep coming back saying, like, yeah, don't worry about it, he's a healthy guy. So so I think there's quite a, how am I going to put this? I don't think confusion isn't the right word, but a real thinking about how to treat this. A healthy 68-year-old male with his only blood relatives are his 90-year-old parents living in Ontario, except, this long estranged sister. Who cares? Like, how do you treat this, especially with a strong history of male stroke on both sides of the family, deep into, like generational. That's why he gets the good big bucks, I guess. So this time my appointment was for noon. They rolled me in at 10 afternoon. When I was in Dr. Okamura's office the last time, he did a non-flex solid shaft endoscopy, optical endoscopy of the area. So this time he just said, you did that without sedative, so let's try this without sedative. I said, sure. So it was done without sedative, and that was fine. I mean, to be technical, the endoscope is about the size of, my middle finger. So whatever, I mean, he's had his finger in my bum a couple of times now, so sure, why not? Quite efficient. He rolled me out at 12:30. Because I didn't have a sedative, I was immediately free to leave. So by 12:45, I was on the bus home, even though I had arranged a ride because I figured there was going to be sedative. my ride wasn't expecting this to be over till 1400, 2 o'clock, and wasn't even near the phone. So by the time that she answered me, I was at 1 o'clock, sitting in my local taqueria, eating tacos and watching the Canadian football game. And done. Like, yeah. So yeah, although I appreciate this person offering me a ride home, I was home long before they were even aware that I was out of the procedure. Yeah. So, and this time, Dr. Okamura said that to be sure that he has the ultrasound, MRI, and biopsy report before I even see him again, because he needs. I think he's really thinking hard about how to proceed here. It's not as, because it's right on that 1/3, 2/3 margin. It's not as straightforward, would be a good way to put it, as other surgeries. So yeah. So again, making appropriate life decisions. Oh, here's something I found out. So last week, I have a cousin, Joe Boyle. Actually, we'll put this in the Geek Files. So yeah, make inappropriate life decisions. You don't make any money, but you get good stories.